What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to Saturday, and woohoo! Do we have some drama today? Actually, it's not really drama, but it is, but it might not be. It all depends on how you feel about stuff like this. I am generally not a huge fan of these types of posts. I am not at all a big fan of calling people out about talking about developers and blah, 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 because honestly, like, to me, developers, they work really, really hard. They've got a tough, they've got a tough job. They can't do things to make people happy. And when it comes to the Division 2, I know that the developers have taken a lot of shit since the launch of this game. Some of it possibly deserved, but the personal things and whatnot that are said against devs, not cool at all. But this one, honestly, I don't understand the thought process behind this, which is why when I heard about this yesterday, I didn't say much about it. I posted on Twitter and I tried to get some clarification. I was hoping that Julian Garrity or Amper Camper or somebody would reply to any of the threads that I've seen many of my friends make, and many of the community members make about this, and I haven't seen any reply. So I can assume, I guess, after a day and a half that they're not going to have a reply. This is honestly the last straw for me with this game. You know, since launch, I really, really liked launch of this game. 1 to 30 I thought was a ton of fun. I had an absolute blast. We're up to World Tier 5. I had a blast. I was still having a blast grinding. The grind was shitty, right? We all know that the RNG is really, really bad. The loot's really, really bad. I've made multiple videos about it. Link below. But this decision, honestly, that came out yesterday about Kenley College, really kind of blows my mind. It frustrates me and angers me, to be completely honest, even though I've already completed it. And basically, so here's the situation, right? We got episode 1 3 weeks ago. It went live on a Tuesday, and they told us the week before, I think it was the week before, that Kenley College was going to be these expeditions, right? Where you go in, there's mysteries to unfold and loot rooms to unlock, right? And then we would get all of this cool shit. And that they told us like the week before that it would unlock 1 week. And then the second week we would get the second section. The third week we'd get the second or the third section. And then it would just be on and we could go grind, blah, 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 blah. Now, we found out 2 days ago. Oh, wait, let me backtrack a little bit. Sorry, I don't have an outline for this at all. This is literally all off the top of my head. It made me pretty angry. I just wanted to get this video out there to let people know as soon as possible, because a lot of people don't know this shit. Anyway, so so that was what expeditions were, right? Bam, bam, bam. We had them. We could grind them. Part 3. The third section went live this past week. Now, say what you want about the missions. I have my first impressions about them down below. It's kind of changed a little bit. They're kind of boring. It's just copy-paste from one section to the next. But you do get the Diamondback rifle, and a lot of people are saying that the Diamondback rifle is really, 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 really sweet. So, yay, cool. At least there's a cool new weapon that you can focus a build around, right? Yeah, if you log in this week. Because this came out 2 days ago. This was posted on the official forums 2 days ago by Ampy Camper. And it says, the last investigation area of Kenley College Student Union is now open for all players. You are guaranteed to earn the Diamondback exotic rifle by completing all 3 investigation areas. Woohoo! We already knew that. But continue on to the next bullet point. As part of the Kenley College expedition cycle, it will close on August 13th, but will return with a new cycle later this year. Make sure to grab the elusive Diamondback rifle while it is still available. Wait, what? You're telling me this rifle is only available for 1 week? This content in its entirety is only available for 1 full week, and that's it? Like this, think about this. They never once said anything that I can remember, and I've asked a ton of people also if they remember them ever saying that this was timed exclusive content. Nobody remembers them ever saying this. I definitely don't. I've watched every single state of the game. Not once did I ever hear that this was going to be timed exclusive material. Now, if they were going to, and this is like the 1/3 of the main content of episode 1, which was free DLC. Free DLC that lasts for 1 goddamn week. What in the hell are they thinking? This game needs content. This game needs things for people to do, and they're gonna take it out after a week? Why? And then they just leave some random super vague, it'll return later this week. What the fuck are you thinking, devs? Like, I'm mad about this. And I'm mad for two reasons. One, because you didn't communicate this in any way before this fact. Before this, nobody knew that this was only going to be a timed exclusive event. Two, I'm angry because I can't get the goddamn gun now on PC because I don't have time to play the PC. I just finally hit World Tier 5 this past week. Yay me. But, you know, I was a slow starter on PC, on World Tier 5. So content I've paid for that, well, technically a community member paid for it because they gifted me the game. But beside the point, I don't have time to play this week. Guess what? I just can't get the Diamondback rifle now. And I don't know if it is coming back because this says make sure to grab it while it's still available, which means to me it's not going to be available when this goes back live. This is an absolutely absurd decision. If you have things that you want to do, that you want to fix with Kenley College, absolutely, by all means, fucking do it. But leave what we have now active. People deserve this content, right? This is, as of right now, today is August 10th, right? It is the beginning of August. This is the last chance a lot of people, especially in the US, take to get their family vacations in. You're telling me that somebody that's been a devout supporter of your game, but that happens to be on vacation this week, misses out on not only this content, but also on an exotic rifle? Why? There is no reason that this content should not be live 24/7. You want to fix it? Cool. Fix it on your own fucking servers and leave it live on the live servers. This is bullshit. It's flat out bullshit. And the fact that you guys didn't say shit to anybody about this, this was never announced beforehand, as far as I know. And if it was, please, somebody point me in the direction of a post somewhere that tells me that this was planned to be timed exclusive this whole time. Because here's the other thing. This reminds me a lot of what Destiny did with Forsaken and with the Dreaming City, you know, which was, you know, this constant loop. And I would understand if Kenley College did that, right? If it went week 1, only section 1 was open. Week 2, you could do section 1 and 2. Week 3, you know, 1, 2, and 3, and then it looped back to 1. It would be stupid because there's not enough story content in this expedition to explain why the other 2 rooms would get locked. I don't know, maybe we lose the key again, but there was no reason why they were locked in the first place other than the fact that the developers were trying to extend this content from being an hour and a half long to being 3 weeks long. That's the only reason they did it, right? Because these things aren't that difficult. There's no, if they all would have gone live in one moment, everybody would have had the Diamondback rifle within 2 hours of episode 1 going live. That's the only reason they time gated it. And even if you were going to recycle that and start back at the beginning, cool, but give a story reason why it is. Like, legitimately, the only thing I could come up with for the 2 weeks that I couldn't get into the third room was that Manny lost the fucking key, or that we were running around trying to figure out, you know, how to pick the lock on the door or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's the most ridiculous decision, and honestly, it's a decision that shows me that they just don't care about their fans, because I don't understand it at all. I need a reason why. I need to know why they're making this, because tinfoil hat time. Bing! I don't have a tinfoil hat. I should have made a tinfoil hat. But I've heard tinfoil hat time is that they're doing this, that there's a rumor going around that they're doing this because there's an exploit or an issue with the Diamondback rifle and it's too OP. So they're doing this as a way to limit how many people can get it, to limit the issue. Now, I think if that were the case, they would just come right out and say, hey, yo, enjoy it now because it's going away. Or enjoy it now until we fix it, because we're going to have to nerf it because there's an issue. You know, the devs always seem pretty upfront with things like that. I just don't understand why this news about this expedition cycle didn't come out sooner, why it came out 4 days before it's over, and why it's only active for 1 damn week. Like, I can even understand if you're going to put this in the game and then maybe a month later pull it out to cycle it out, whatever, and then warn people. But this has literally only been active since Tuesday. Today is Saturday. It's only been live for 4 days. It's only going to be live for another 3. So I guess if you're on vacation, you're fucked. You just don't get the Diamondback rifle. I'm sorry about it. I wish I could help. This is absolute crap. I really, really, really want to know why this is. And until Title Update 6, I can't see myself playing this game. Like, honestly, as of right now, there's no reason to play. I was trying to get the BTSU gloves the other day. Camp White Oak is boring as shit. I mean, it's kind of a cool mission, right? It's just more Black Tusk, cool, whatever. At least it looks nice. But you don't get any good loot while you're in there because we all know the loot is absolutely freaking garbage. My RNG is terrible, so I can't get the gloves. So there's literally no reason for me to play the game right now. And then now they're literally going to go in and take out content. On top of that, you've got 40 apparel event items. And so you need 40 caches, but those are still on a chance-by-chance basis when you get a proficiency cache. So you may or may not get an apparel event cache, and I happen to not get one on 3 straight levels, which makes me believe I have no idea how many I've skipped. I only have 16 of the damn items. I think I've played a lot. Maybe I haven't played that much, but that's just absurd. And all of these little things keep building up and building up and building up. And then you get to a situation like this. Now, honestly, here's where it's going to sound ridiculous that I'm going to say I'm not playing anymore because of this decision. I probably would not have gone back in and played Kenley College. I probably wouldn't have. I did them. I don't think the missions were all that great. They were kind of copy-paste from one section to the next. They were all the exact same thing. An IED here, a computer terminal here, stay in this area and kill enemies here while they come at you. And then, oh, you're done. Cool, go back, talk to the Echo. All 9 missions were like that. So I wouldn't have gone back because then even at the end, you get the loot room. There's nothing valuable in there, right, to spend your time doing it. There's the little backpack trophies, which are kind of cool, but like that's it. So I probably wouldn't have gone back anyway. But the fact that they did this, that they're pulling the content out, and that it's only active for a week is just the last straw for me. Like Title Update 6 can't get here fast enough. Hopefully they do something good with it. Hopefully they back up this decision. And I really would like to see them come back and say, no, you know what? We understand we fucked up. We shouldn't pull this right now. We'll give it another month or so and then we'll pull it out. And give a reason why they were going to cycle it out after 1 week. It's absolutely absurd. I understand trying to build hype and excitement for like a seasonal event like Valentine's Day or whatever, but you need to communicate those things ahead of time. You don't just do this the way that this was done. It's the absolute wrong way to do it. So yeah, there's that. Thank you guys very much. I'd really appreciate it if you could share this around because I know a lot of people don't know about this. And honestly, they only have 3 weeks to get this or 3 days to get this content done. I'd really appreciate it if you could share. If you like this, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to subscribe, and if you want more content, maybe not Division 2 content. I'm gonna still cover the game, and I'm still gonna do some stuff. But I just don't think I'm gonna spend my time playing this game right now. Until I see some changes that make the game actually fun and worth investing my time. I'm having too much fun in Destiny, Madden, MLB, and some other games, and I just want to put my time where I'm actually having fun instead of where I just feel like I'm running in a hamster wheel. So thank you guys very much. I love you guys. You guys rock. Until I see you next time, please keep on living the dream.